So we all know kids love to consume technology. My kids are very much at the forefront of that, but they really should be kids who can actually create technology. Joining me to have a chat about this is Adam Jacobs of Codeflix. Adam, how are you this morning?
I'm well, thank you for having me.
Why should our kids know how to create the technology as opposed to just use it endlessly?
Well, it's really about future-proofing our kids. So teaching kids to code, which is what we mean by teaching them to create with technology, is the way that our job landscape is going in the future. And kids of today will really need to know how to code for the jobs of tomorrow.
When you talk about code, what does that mean to be able to code?
So coding is essentially telling the technology all around us what to do. So anything that is technology-based has been coded by someone to do something. So, for example, the mere fact that we're talking across a radio like this, people who are developers have actually placed lines of code in these pieces of technology to enable us to do so.
As someone from the older generation, that sounds really complicated, Adam.
It's not that complicated. Coding is like any other language. So consider it like, Japanese or German. The earlier you start with coding, typically the more proficient you become, but it's just like any other language, and that is, it can be learnt by anyone. They just need to know where to start.
Adam, is that something that you know how to do?
That's something that I am starting on my way to learn from all of my instructors. So my background is education, but now we're doing coding education around Australia, and I've got very able instructors who are teaching me how to code as well.
So tell us a little bit about Codeflix, Adam.
So Codeflix is an online video streaming service specifically focusing on coding and robotics video tutorials for kids. So when parents are concerned about kids streaming the wrong information online, if you come to Codeflix, you know that they're actually streaming the right information. All of the videos have been created by teachers and educators, and it's really setting them up for future success by learning how to create with technology and learn how to code.
It sounds good for kids. Is it something like an old dog like myself could learn a new trick on, perhaps?
Look, I am a believer that old dogs can be taught new tricks. And yes, regardless of your age, all people start at the same point when they're learning to code. It's only the speed at which you move through curriculum differs according to your age and prior experience.
I could really see this as an important thing because the more and more we move into the future, the more everything becomes digital. So as you said, it's about future-proofing our kids so that they're ready, and something that seems so extraordinarily complicated to my age group will just be second nature to them.
It really is. I mean, you have a look at kids today with technology around us. It is second nature, and that's just the way that we're moving. So things that my parents' generation found difficult and things that I even find difficult, to be honest, in the technical sphere will be pretty easy for our kids and the kids of today.
Yeah, that's always been the case. The next generation always knows how to do things better than us, don't they, Adam?
Well, many things. But there, I wouldn't say all things, but there is definitely no doubt that I'm learning from kids much younger than me when it comes to the realm of digital technologies.
Adam Jacobs from Codeflix, thank you very much for the chat this morning.
Thanks for your time. Really appreciate it.